Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to Crazy Gamer Models. I am the Crazy Gamer and I do models. So, let's see what is on the docket today. It is Building Techniques Part 9. So, could be Part 8. I believe Part 8 was working with clear. I believe this is Part 9. We are going to do some clear parts here. This is my clear sprue from the King Tiger that we're working on in this series. As you can see, the clear parts look good. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on what happens if you get like a scratch or something right there. Or some glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I cut out some clear parts out of here. Excuse me. And then I'm going to show you what happens if you spill a little glue on this, how to get that out. So, there we go. So first I'm going to take it off of this plastic. And I don't clip my clear parts. I come in here with a Tamiya razor saw, the 0.15. I come in here and I just cut right through it. Alright. This one's going to be a little trickier here because it's on the corner. Now, we got that part out, cut it out with our little razor saw. I'll cover this back up because some of these clear parts I'm still using. I'll put them back in the bag. Okay, so now we remove the part. Now we would clean up the part with our sanding sticks and all that. Y'all know how to do that. So, here's what I have for this part right here. In this section right here, let's see if I can zoom you in here. Right about there. Oh, I got some Tamiya extra thin quick setting because we're gonna go crazy here. It's like, oh no, I glued that on there. What am I gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna fix it. Now, depending on how long this video takes, I might be doing this in two different ways. Okay, so there as you can see, it's got a nasty glue mark on there. It's dry now. It's gummy. So, that's on there. Now, what do we do about it? Well, we can leave it and just not care. Or there's a couple options we can do here. We can use the micro mesh system right here where we progressively work through all these sanding sticks in a wet fashion. There's more than what's in here, but in a wet fashion. Or I have this other stuff, K&S sanding film. It's the toughest, most flexible sandpaper. Use wet, dry, won't crack or peel. But this is their micro fine set. It goes from 23 micron down to 0.5 micron. The colors are different than what they say. I had to write it down over here. So, I'm going to do this K&S system first. Because I got this at my local hobby store. And I don't have a link for it because I can't seem to find it anywhere else. But they seem to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece right here. And then I'm going to get my Corsus right here, which is that. First, I'm going to use some other K&S here. I'm going to use their, I'm going to start with their 600 and see what that does for me. I'm just going to cut off a little piece of this 600 here. that into my water. Come over here and start sanding this out here. Now, we'll go in one direction here. Now, is that even? Yeah, it's taking it out. Now, you gotta be careful that you don't push so hard that you crack the plastic. Just, you know, with wet paper, then you come in and wipe it off. You see, it's kind of foggy. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go one lower, and I'm gonna hit it with their 400. Do the same thing, but I'm gonna use their 400. Just so I make sure I get that scratch out, or that glue mark out. And you would do the same thing if you have a scratch. There we go, that's much better. Alright. So the glue mark's almost gone. And we just gotta clear up the plastic after this. You don't want to sand too much because you don't want to make a low spot. But you want to sand enough to get the part out. Kind of blend it in with the area around it. Alright, now I'm going to go back to this 600. And this time I'm going to sand in this direction. Now, let's see what we got here. This may be a quite long video here. So, now I got that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my micro stuff here. Get it wet. Sand in this direction. Alright. Let's check that. As you can see, we're getting uniform there. So now I'm going to take the next one with that, and I'm going to go in the opposite direction here. Go up and down now. Now, probably at this step, you could probably dip it in future and it would clear it up, but I don't have any of that and I don't care for it. Do you want to start an argument on the internet talking about future? Alright, that is the next one down. And we are getting there. Go back to this way. You always want to change your direction. That way you're taking out the previous scratches. Sometimes you have to go back. Like if you didn't get all the scratches, like in a previous step, you gotta go back and you gotta do that. Now we go. 2 more of these left here. Could use a rotary tool to buff these out with some ZAM, but I'm showing you the way to do it by hand in case you don't have the rotary tools. I might bust out the rotary tool for the last step. Alright, now for this green one, I'm going to go circular. Of that. I'm not spend too much time. This is just a principle of how to use the stuff. But as you can see, I mean, I still have some deep scratches in it because I didn't work it all the way. Due to some injuries I have, I can't really work the sandpaper all the way. So I'm going to finish it up with a rotary disc and some polishing compound. As you can see, that's already much better. It's already almost clear. Alright, let's see what we got here. As you can see, guys, we are cleared up. So we took that glue mark out with our K&S sanding film right here, and then we touched it up with a wheel, a polishing wheel, and some ZAM, and we got a nice clear base to work with. So that's going to do it for this building techniques video. The next time I have a scratch, I'll show you the micro mesh. This turned out to be a little bit longer than I had anticipated. So, and next time I'll see if I can just get it out with the ZAM alone, because that may take it out on its own. But anyways, that's getting a glue mark out of some clear plastic. So you can use that method. You can use a micro mesh method or anything like that. That's going to do it for this video. For Crazy Gamer Models, I am the Crazy Gamer. You guys have a fantastic day.